Get ready for the biggest music news hits. The CEO of the MMF has dropped a serious warning about the British music scene, calling out the unspoken crisis facing UK artists. Annabella Coldrick is back in the spotlight to detail exactly why UK talent is struggling to get heard in their own home market, revealing shocking statistics about domestic support and what changes are urgently needed for British music. Purely by AI, and revealing their hope for a fair distribution system for genuine intellectual property. And finally, TikTok is making a huge move into the classical music world with a major star. Chinese pianist Lang Lang is joining TikTok's new campaign, Lang Lang Live, Beyond the Keys, with global creators. Find out how this massive live streaming effort is expanding his reach and what the future of classical music on the platform looks like. Don't miss the rest of the news. The British music industry is facing a significant challenge as industry leaders call on streaming services to take greater action to support domestic talent. Annabella Coldrick, CEO of the UK managers body, the MMF, has highlighted an unspoken crisis where UK artists are struggling to gain traction within their home market. Coldrick expressed deep concern over the current landscape, stating that the shift towards passive, algorithmically driven streaming is actively diminishing opportunities for new British acts to build audiences domestically. Citing a study by music education firm Scoob, based on chart data, she revealed that the UK currently ranks a dismal 39th out of 73 monitored countries for supporting its own domestic talent. Furthermore, she noted that in the current UK Top 20 charts, only 4 tracks were from British artists, and one of those was over a decade old, contrasting sharply with the dominance of local artists in markets like France, Italy, and Germany. This situation has led to widespread despondency among managers regarding their clients' ability to earn a living in the UK. Coldrick also voiced worries about major record labels increasingly bypassing local support by signing UK artists directly from their US offices. To address these systemic issues, Coldrick has proposed several concrete changes. She suggested the introduction of a homegrown chart for the UK, similar to initiatives seen in Ireland. Crucially, she called for a serious dialogue with streaming platforms to ensure the active promotion of domestic artists to passive listeners. The call underscores an urgent need for structural changes to revitalize the domestic music scene. Primary Wave has announced the acquisition of the artwork firm Hipgnosis, a move that focuses not on music rights, but on a significant collection of iconic album artwork. The acquisition specifically involves Primary Wave taking over the interests of Hipgnosis co-founder Aubrey Powell in the company's collection of artwork, along with notable objects and sculptures used in famous photo shoots for legendary artists such as Pink Floyd, Queen, Led Zeppelin, and AC/DC. The strategic plan for leveraging this acquisition centers on exhibitions. Primary Wave intends to collaborate with Powell to create global exhibitions of the Hipgnosis catalog, aiming to sustain the legacy of this visual art form for years to come. Speaking about the move, Powell expressed a desire for a company that understood the full importance of the work, stating, "For too long I had been approached to sell off bits and pieces of my collection, which did not interest me, and I yearned for a company who understood the importance of the work in its entirety and the recognition as a serious art form." He added that he had reached an impasse regarding exhibitions without the necessary support, connections, and teamwork to expand further. This significant acquisition comes amidst a busy period for Primary Wave. The announcement follows a recent deal inked with the Who co-founder Pete Townshend, which covers his name, image, and likeness rights, as well as future creative projects. Indian music labels are urgently pressing digital service providers, DSPs, to cease paying royalties for music generated purely by artificial intelligence, signaling a growing industry pushback against uncompensated AI content. The debate over whether AI-generated tracks should earn streaming royalties is intensifying globally, with India becoming a focal point of this discussion. During a recent earnings call, Vikram Mehra, managing director of Saregama, emphasized a clear stance from the industry. He stated that all music labels worldwide, including those in India, are collaborating closely with the top 3 global streaming platforms. According to Mehra, this collaboration underscores a fundamental principle. No value should be assigned to content created exclusively by AI when it is distributed through established labels. He expressed optimism that platforms and intellectual property, IP, owners will reach a pragmatic agreement ensuring that royalty and content pool funds are distributed only to genuine IP, effectively excluding AI-generated slop. Despite this firm position, Mehra confirmed that Saregama remains open to licensing discussions with AI music companies for its existing catalog, adding that commercial engagement with these entities will occur at the appropriate time. TikTok is launching a major new campaign centered on classical music, featuring the acclaimed Chinese pianist Lang Lang. This initiative aims to boost engagement within the classical music sphere on the platform. Lang Lang has a history with TikTok, having previously collaborated by creating a guest playlist and hosting a live-streamed concert in 2021, which garnered him nearly 128,000 followers. His following has since grown significantly to almost 521,000. The core of the new campaign is live streaming, titled Lang Lang Live, Beyond the Keys, which kicks off today with a live interview hosted on TikTok by creator Molly Allen. The campaign is set to expand across multiple international markets, with creators from the UK, US, Germany, France, Italy, and Poland participating throughout the month, culminating in an offline creator event and live stream experience in Germany on June 12th. TikTok highlighted the platform's growing appetite for live music, citing statistics that show the company has hosted over 3 million live music sessions in Europe in the first 4 months of 2026. Furthermore, the platform notes a growing presence of classical music content, evidenced by nearly 1 million TikTok posts utilizing the flagship classical music hashtag. This move aligns with related activities, including partnerships with institutions like London's Southbank Centre for Mentorship Programs and accelerator initiatives focused on classical music, signaling a broader commitment to developing the classical music community on TikTok.